Well, when you realize a UFC title shot at 170 pounds, that is saying something. Most people would argue this is as deep as any division in the UFC, and this man, undeniably the #1 contender as he makes a right time.
He has separated himself from the pack. The only person left is the champion. He has done everything necessary to be viewed as a guy that could hold this championship belt. Now this moment, he has got to lock in for 25 minutes because it's going to take all of that 25 to beat this great champion. Big spot for this young man tonight.
Well, and a lot of his UFC experience he believes is going to help him in this setting. He's been measured with his energy all week. Nerves do not appear to be an issue. We'll see if by night's end we have a new champion. So we get another look and title defense for the UFC's undisputed welterweight champion, and he's chasing greatness, right? He wants to be mentioned alongside George St. Pierre. Kamal Usman is one of the greatest welterweight champions. To keep that dream alive, gotta hold serve as the third time.
For him, it was about getting there. And once he got there, Johnny started thinking bigger. How do I build my resume? How do I build the legacy? How do I do enough to be remembered? It's all about legacy for this guy. It's fight by fight. But every time you speak to him, he talks in historical terms. He's just a tremendous champion.
Well, and some people were suggesting this week that he move up a division and chase double champ status. He is focused on the task at hand. We'll see if he can handle what the Funk Brothers do. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jack Della Maddalena! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, ready to go with round one. As usual, a lot of travel involved with Perth, Western Australia's Jack Della Maddalena, one of the best boxers in this division. But he doesn't discriminate, right? He has heard some people suggest that he can be taken down with relative ease. Della Maddalena is a worker. He has spent a lot of time working on his wrestling and his grappling because in this loaded welterweight division, there are a lot of good wrestlers and a lot of guys, because of JDM's boxing prowess, are going to be looking to take this man to the floor. All right, didn't take us long to get our first clinch situation here. Some wrestlers pursue the takedown at distance. This guy has no issues trying to get it out of this clinch situation.
No, he loves this clinch because he's got a great inside-out trip. He does a good job of changing his levels to get to the hips. He's just a good fighter from in close. He has spent a lifetime developing his skills. He wants to impose his will on his opponents from this position.
Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
He did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job.
Muhammad's in half guard now. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, the ground and pound is there. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. High-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Muhammad. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Back and forth we go. We march on, 3 minutes to go.
Punch over the top.
Takedown defense holds up.
Does a great job getting out of that clinch position. Beautiful timing on display there. Nice takedown lands.
Muhammad's in half guard.
Nice. This is a terrible position.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Muhammad's right back to the full mount.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Muhammad. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Working off of his back here, looks like he may try to hip escape. Good work from the top here by Belal Muhammad. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. 90 seconds to go. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Use your elbows to pass the half guard.
And right into side control. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how it chooses to advance from here. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Muhammad's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Muhammad. All right, so perhaps he's gonna have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eyes.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. And now he's in side control.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Belal Muhammad. Final seconds of round one. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
All right, round two.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Oh, nice takedown defense. That double leg attempt looked like it might be good. He wasn't having it. And now some distance as they pull apart.
Nice combination.
Single leg takedown is good. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Muhammad's in half guard. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud.
Gotta be careful here.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to strip. You got to get off of the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
Just work on standing this up. You need to work.
Stay working on the ground.
That was nice.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Belal Muhammad. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers.
Oh, crowd really enjoyed that one. What goes up must come down. Man, I mean, what would that do to me? I'd be out like half a year, bro.
You'd be done, John. You would not be calling fights. You would not be working anymore. Your back would be out. But people get mad when somebody wrestles too much, but they always enjoy slams like that.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
That was a nice transition. That was right off the strike into the takedown, and it looked effortless. It did not look like he had to work hard to finish his takedown at all. Getting the mount here.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. All right, feet on the hips here. Man, he ate another shot right on that cut. You think his vision has been compromised at all?
You know, it has to, right? Because you got to be able to see to fight. And right now, he's been targeted in that area, and you can see it worsening. There it is. Now he's going to mount. He's setting up the armbar.
Looks like he's got the sub locked in tight now. Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Grounded pound strike there now. Seconds winding down in round two. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, round three coming up next.
Stop.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe, breathe. All right, you with me? Good. All right, your takedowns were great that round. I want more of that.
All right, so the takedowns, the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and gotta be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly, you're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, if you like wrestling and you like takedowns, I guess that's the round for you. He really had his way with his opponent there.
Yeah, he was able to secure many takedowns, switching up the techniques constantly, changing the angle, never allowing his opponent to get a beat on what type of finish he was trying to go to.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Two strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, he tags it with the straight hand there. Nice job by Muhammad. Well, one got through. That kick was blocked. Whiffs on the straight right hand.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, and he lands another takedown here. Just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. Philippian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up once he gets to his legs. He's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body. He passed the half guard. Now he's going full mount.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Muhammad's in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, looks like he's got the submission.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
To land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Muhammad's right back to the full mount here. Oh, the cut on that cheek is only getting worse. His face is a mess. Now potentially working on a submission instead. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Missed with that attempt. All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's gonna shoot for another takedown, and I would almost be willing to bet he's gonna secure it.
I'll take your action.
Okay.
Oh, double leg locks. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. 20 seconds now remain in the round.
Nice job paying attention on the defensive side.
All right, so he continues to land and right on that cut. Getting a little bit hard to watch right now with all the blood pouring out.
Sometimes you got guys that cut easily. You think the Diaz brothers, this guy gets cut, but it doesn't seem to be deterring him. He's still trying to fight, but he's got to make some changes.
All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh!
He hurt him.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. That's it, that'll do it!
Oh, my goodness.
With a massive highlight at the Garden.
Oh, my goodness.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 22 seconds of round number 4, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad.
So the celebration is officially on. After a successful UFC welterweight title defense here tonight, he will go out the same way he came in, as